In fact, odometer fraud is on the rise. A few simple steps can prevent big headaches down the road. Consumer man Herb Weisbaum is a contributing editor at checkbook.org. He joins us now. So let's start with a problem here, Herb. How serious of a problem is this?
It's a serious problem, it's a growing problem, and it's very costly to someone who happens to get burned and buys a car that has a tampered odometer. Take a look at these numbers. These are from Carfax, and they're as of the year 2025. They report that they believe that 2.5 million suspected vehicles have odometer tampering that had taken place on their odometer that are on the road on U.S. highways right now. That is up 14% from 2027. Here in Washington State, Carfax saw a 17% increase in odometer fraud from 2024 to 2025. The company estimates that around 37,000 vehicles are on the road here in Washington State that have odometers that have been rolled back.
Oh, those numbers are startling. How do criminals erase miles from a car they're selling?
Well, two ways, Holly. Either one, if it's an old-fashioned odometer, they can just literally get under the dashboard and roll the odometer back with a tool, or they can actually replace the odometer. The digital odometers on digital dashboards were supposed to take care of this problem, but unfortunately there are tools that are very cheap and very easily to get that criminals can buy online that can actually plug it into the port in the car's computer, and they can tamper with the mileage that's displayed on the display. So there's two ways to do that. The old-fashioned way, you can actually look for scratches or marks on the dashboard. The new way, it's hidden. You can't see anything because they did it all digitally, and they can erase as many miles as they want. I've looked at a bunch of cases in researching this story for Checkbook, and there have been cases, including here in Washington State, where they've erased 100,000 miles on the vehicle. The vehicles had like 120, 130,000 miles on it, and they made it read 20 or 30,000 miles.
So, Herb, in some cases, obviously, criminals are deceiving the buyer for more money when it comes to these car purchases. How much more are we talking about?
Carfax looked at that, and they estimate that it's costing the average car buyer about $3,300. $3,300, they say, is the average loss. But that's just the upfront loss. Then there are down-the-road expenses because the car's older than you think it was. There are higher maintenance and repair bills that you may not have anticipated. And also, you're going to have a lower resale value if somebody else figures out that car really has more miles on it than the odometer is showing if you go to sell it. So it can be costly in several different ways.
Is it safer to buy from a used dealer or a private seller?
There have been cases at both car dealers and from private sellers. The one difference is if you buy it from a car dealer, there's some place to go back to. If you report it to the authorities, they can go after the car dealer. With somebody who's doing it a private sale, a lot of times they blow into town, they disappear. That's been the case with a lot of these across the country. But both. You have to be careful anytime you buy a used car. It can be either place.
So how do you protect yourself?
There are two things you need to do, Steve. Number one is you need to pull the vehicle history report to see what it says versus what it says on the odometer. And you can get that from a number of places, either Carfax. Everybody knows Carfax. There's also AutoCheck. That's a new one by Experian. And there's one called Bumper. And there are a number of other services as well. If you're going to a dealer, they will probably pull the report for free for you. So ask about that. And then you need to have the vehicle inspected. And this is the most critical thing to do if you're buying a used vehicle. Have the vehicle inspected by a qualified independent mechanic. It will be the best couple of $100 you ever spent. They can find hidden problems, including accident damage that's not reported on an auto vehicle history report because it was never reported to the police or to an insurance company. They can also look for flood damage as well as odometer tampering. They can read the mileage in the chip that's really on the computer, that's really on the car that you can't do yourself. So that's really, really important.
What about certified used vehicles? We see those signs a lot at car dealerships in a vehicle's window.
They say they do a whole checklist, as you know, Holly. A vehicle checkbook checked into this, and we found that in many cases it doesn't really mean a whole lot. So even if they say, hey, you don't need to have this checked, it's a certified used vehicle, and maybe they'll stand behind it after the sale. Why do you want those problems? Why do you want the hassles? Have it checked by an independent mechanic before you buy it.
As always, where can we read more?
You can read more at checkbook.org, and my full article with all the information is there.
All right, Herb, thank you so much.
Have a good